Hi, welcome back to Q&A Tuesdays. My name is Anne. I'm a wellness coach and a makeup artist. I'm here to answer any of your wellness, health, nutrition, relationship, and beauty questions that you may have. So let's dive into today's question. Today we have Kate writing from London. She's 32 and she writes, I find myself often being stuck and not sure how to make decisions. I know people always say listen to your gut, listen to your intuition, but what does that even mean? How do I know what is telling me? Aren't we supposed to also use our brains and logic? Wow, that is an incredible question. I really understand the dilemma, the pain, because I also once upon a time didn't know how to access my intuition and what it meant to listen to your gut. I'll tell you a little story. Growing up, my mom always taught me to listen to your mind, right? To use your brain, really use your brain, use your logic. So I was never raised to, tune into your feelings, listen to your intuition. I didn't even know what intuition was until I was a grown woman, like almost 30. And I remember being in my late 20s and coming and being in the US already, and just constantly hearing like people saying, listen to intuition, what is your gut telling you, trust yourself. And I just couldn't understand. So Kate, I really relate to your question and to your pain. So let's break this down into bite-sized pieces. We can practice from smaller things. So let's say you're in a restaurant, you're looking at the menu and you're looking at what you want to order. And let's say you're thinking between two dishes. Let's say brunch, right? Smoked salmon Benedict and I don't know, waffles, chicken waffles, just random examples. And you're thinking like, what should I order? You just kind of go with your first nudge. To be honest with you, instead of overthinking which one I should order, like just pick a random one and then see what your reaction is. Let's say you pick a smoked salmon and then you have a little disappointment, then you know it's the waffle with chicken that you are supposed to go with. Or let's say you're going on a hike and then there's a fork in the road, right? You're like, oh, should I go left, should I go right? Instead of thinking like, oh, this and this and this, like just obviously use your judgment what's safety, but let's assume both paths are safe. Then you just go with your nudge in your body, you know, like what's your body taking you. So, and you listen to it and you go, instead of like over analyzing in your mind, because it's your mind that usually wants to over analyze. So those are like the little ways you can start practicing listening to your nudges inside, right? But let's say you are a bigger question. Let's say you're on a dating app, right? And you're not sure if you want to go on a date with this person. Like just the fact that you're not sure, by the way, is a sign that maybe it's not the right person to go on a date with, even if they may be perfect on paper. But let's say you are on a dating app and you're like, you have this like nudge or like warmth toward this person, right? For whatever reason. And I'm not saying like nudge meaning like, oh, fiery, like he's so hot, let's go on a date with him. But that could also be just like crush or lust or whatever, right? But do you experience curiosity? Or if you're, let's say, choosing a class to pick in college. I mean, Kate, 32, is not in college, but or maybe she's in college, you never know, right? You're picking a class like, I don't know if I should. Do you experience curiosity? If you experience curiosity towards a person, towards a new friend, towards a course, then maybe you can choose it, especially if there is no money involved. Just curiosity, just listen to your curiosity and listen to what's where it is warm, right? Like I love this advice that Martha Beck, a very famous life coach, writes about and gives. Like you just listen to what's warm, right? Let's say you dated this person for a while and you don't know if you want to continue. If you think about a life with them, does it feel warm, right? If it does, continue a life with them. Or let's say you got two job offers. Does it feel warm to imagine yourself at this work, at this job? Does your body like in your stomach, it's like almost like a rock, right? In your stomach, like cold, almost like a heavy sensation, then that's how you know this is not for you. Even if, again, on paper, this job may be everything you've ever wanted to be, right? So that's like one of the ways that I learned to tune into my gut and listen to my intuition. And also, honestly, if you feel overly stressed out about one of the options, let's say recently I tried out Instagram for my work, right? And I tried it out for over a year, but I also had to face that, you know what, Instagram kind of makes me stressed out. Like being on Instagram for like every day and posting every day, or trying to post multiple times a week, really stressed me out and made me feel burnt out. And so that's also like your body is telling you. So I really encourage you to tune into your body more, and you can do that with like small decisions, and you can just do it with like mindfulness practices, right? Meditation, and just connecting with your body. Like, so see how you're feeling today, just in your body. How is your body feeling today? And really taking care of it, like doing yoga, dancing, just really kind of tune into your body. And that may sound like, again, another foreign language, but all it is honestly just meditating. And or like even when you're not meditating, just throughout the day, like, how is my body feeling right now? Is it tense? Is it relaxed? And just even that tension and relaxation, right? You can really make so many decisions from it. Like, do I feel tense after hanging out with this person? Do I tense thinking about this opportunity? Or do I feel excitement, but like also like a good like warmth, right? Being drawn towards it. So that's how you kind of start thinking. You can start tuning into your intuition. And so let's also discuss feeling stuck. When you're feeling stuck, I often find myself and my clients also feeling stuck when you are really forcing or trying an option that maybe is not meant for you, and you're going at it, you feel like you're forcing it, right? The same thing with Instagram. I always felt stuck on Instagram. I always felt stuck, even though I knew there was so much content to be made. But I always just felt stuck with it because it wasn't the right thing for me. So when you're feeling stuck, just think, honestly, like not think, like come back to your body. You can journal, you can meditate as well. What is the right next step? Just one step at a time. Let's say you don't love your work and you're feeling stuck with it, right? It's not the rewarding job. You feel like the work environment is very toxic and you feel stuck. Journal about it. Journal, what would you like to feel at work? How would you like to be treated? How would you like to feel? What kind of work you want to be doing? And maybe you can ask yourself, what is the right next step? Maybe the right next step is starting to save money so you can quit your job. Maybe the right next step is starting to save money so you can start your business. Or maybe that is you can start your business today before quitting your job, right? Maybe that's the right next step. Starting your business today. And maybe starting your business can sound so overwhelming. Then it is, what is the right next step in starting my business? Maybe it is writing out what type of business I want to create, right? It's always just about one step at a time. And let's say you are dating somebody and you don't know where this is going. You feel stuck with this person. So what is the right next step of integrity, right? Maybe it is having a conversation with this person and seeing, where do they see this going? And I know it can sound so frightening, but conversations are so important. Or maybe it is just considering that maybe this person is not right for me. I want A, B, C in a relationship, and this person is not these things. So maybe the next right step of integrity is having a conversation with them and saying what it is that you want, and maybe ending this relationship, right? Or maybe inviting them to step into the new relationship that you actually are envisioning. So it's always really focusing on one step at a time. We feel stuck and overwhelmed when we're thinking about this, oh my gosh, big thing, right? That we feel like we need to accomplish right now. But really it is tuning into your body, journaling, and really just getting clear on what it is that you can do now, what is it you can do this week, what it is that you can do this month. And maybe sometimes it's not doing anything at all. Maybe it is just collecting data, right? Let's say you're dating this person and you don't know. So date them until you know, right? Or you're at this job and you're not sure. Well, be at this work. Bring your best until you know. So sometimes it's also not doing anything, just relaxing, and stop stressing like I need to do something now, because that also can feel very stressful and that can also make you feel stuck. And collecting more data, right? Until you know. So I hope this answers your question. If you have a more specific situation, feel free to leave a comment, or you can also schedule a free session with me where you can tell me more in detail what you're working on, what you're struggling with, and I'm happy to support you. The first session is always free, and I'll leave a calendar link below so you can schedule the session and see how I can support you. And yeah, no strings attached. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.